Hello everybody and welcome. Today we are unboxing the Halo Flashpoint miniatures game. Alright, let me check if the stream is running and if the microphone's working because we had a bit of a problem earlier. Hello, hello, hello? Alright. No. Why is the stream running at all? We're at 30 seconds. Alright, I think it's working. 30 seconds. Okay. You hear me now? Thank you, Potato. Alright, I'm using the external microphone this time. I think you have to plug it in before I open the app into the iPad. Because I think if I plug it in after I've already opened the app, then it doesn't work. So, thank you, Potato, and welcome, and a big Peacekeeper salute to you. Welcome, everybody that's watching. Today we are unboxing the Halo Flashpoint Tactical Miniatures game, Spartan Edition. It's based on the Dead Zone miniatures game by Mantic Games, I believe. And I was very interested in it. I'm not a huge Halo fan. I mean, I'm a PlayStation person. I did have an Xbox at one point, and I played Halo 2. And I only played a bit of the story. You know, like everybody, we all play the multiplayer like a lot. So I didn't get into the storyline. But now I've got to learn all about, different storyline. I might have to watch the TV show or animations that are out. So that'll be cool. And yeah. Now, if you're watching this on YouTube, this is a live stream, so feel free to skip around. You could skip the chatty parts, and if you like what you see, come back here for the conversation and the process. All right, welcome everybody. Da-da-dum. Okay, so Halo Flashpoint. It's basically a miniatures board game. Let's take a look at the box. This is the Spartan edition, which is the more expensive version. I figured I might as well get it now because all the companies, all the miniatures and board game companies have announced price hikes coming up because of the tariffs. And this was decently, priced on Amazon. Like a pretty decent discount compared to the retail. Yeah. All right. Halo Flashpoint. The Recon edition is much cheaper, but it only comes with about 8 miniatures. This one is the Spartan edition, and it comes with 16, 17, 18, about 20 miniatures. And all that board game and terrain stuff. Yeah. Alright, it says, Halo Flashpoint is the tactical miniatures game for 2 players. Your journey begins in the War Games combat arena, bringing a range of classic Halo weapons and game modes to life on your tabletop. Gameplay is fast and intuitive to learn, and there are many tactics to discover that reward cool thinking under fire. Choose whether to fight as a Spartan fire team or a lance of banished elites. See, those guys I don't know much about. I mean, I shot at them in the game, but I don't know their lore. And prepare for the ultimate tactical tabletop experience. I'm probably just going to paint these guys the same way as it looks there, like the red and the blue, since that's classic from, oh man, what was that YouTube series? Red versus Blue? So, and I think maybe the elites, I'll probably paint them up purple, I guess. I have to look up their lore and see what colors they usually come in. Yeah. Now, are you guys with red versus blue? Exactly. Plus, red and blue is easy to paint, so it'll be a quick paint job. So I don't have to do anything complicated. Oh man! Unfortunately, this game doesn't come with doesn't Master Chief. So like he comes separately in a $50 box of paint as like a bonus miniature. So. Yeah, we don't have Master Chief. I mean, all these guys are Spartans, so they kind of look the same anyway. But they're different armor types. Okay, let's Let's take the plastic wrap off this. Boom, 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 boom. Giant box. Now, I think this game retails for like $130? $129.99? I got it for $87, I think, on Amazon. So it is pricey, but it's nicely discounted. And then who knows what price it'll be at after all the tariff stuff kicks in. Oh, man. Yeah, so let me throw out this plastic wrap. There is the Recon edition of the game. You know, it comes with the rules and the board and stuff, but it only comes with like 8 miniatures, and that's about $52. So, yeah. Oh, why is this not centered? It's centered on the table, but not on the thing. So, yeah. Recon edition. Oh, man. We just lost a bunch of viewers. It's okay. Here's the side with a bunch of the miniatures. Let's look at all the different... here's some stuff with them painted all in different colors. I mean, I guess this version is based on the Halo Infinite, I think, version, which I watched Gator stream at one point. So you could paint them up in all sorts of, you know, whatever your custom one is in the game. But I'm just going to paint one side red and one side blue just to make things easier. Because if they're all different colors, like, how do you know who's on which team? So, yeah. And then we got this dude here. Fudge! Woo-hoo! That was loud. Okay. Excuse me. Unprofessional. Oh, man. There we go. Exactly. It had to happen once, right? Potato. Oh, man. You figure I wouldn't go fudge on an unboxing. Alright, let's get the box open. Hold on. It's slowly opening. Jeez. Oh my god, what did I drop? Something flew out. I think it was a piece of paper. It had a code or something on it. Alright, hold on. I'm going to have to find out what that was. Oh, it's a Kings of War paper. Hold on. I'm going to briefly... Here, you look at the box. Well, I try to retrieve that flyer. Alright. It's behind the table. Yeah, advertisement paper. So this is the game it's actually based on. The Halo, it's based on their Dead Zone game, which, look, it has the really cool terrain. I was thinking of getting this, but I'm thinking because they put all the money into the Halo Flashpoint version with, you know, higher production, that probably there'll be a Dead Zone version 4 coming out maybe next year or something. So, yeah. What I like about this is it has more races and, like, has fantasy races like space orcs, space rat people, robots, and, like, military dudes. So, yeah. I got one of these silica gel things. Alright. Discard that. Alright. Halo Flashpoint. Oh, let's tilt this over. So yeah, it comes with all this cardboard terrain buildings. You assemble and make the map. What's going on here? Ah, these are the instructions, how to build it all. See? Oh, fudge, I keep bumping into the microphone. Because the microphone is... Let me move the mic a little. There we go. Yeah. So it comes with crates and buildings and stuff. Pretty cool. And then here's what it'll look like when it's all built up. They have also extra sets you could buy for, like, taller buildings and, like, more terrain stuff. And then with Dead Zone, see, this is all cardboard that you just, clip together. Dead Zone is plastic terrain. At least some of it's plastic. So yeah, some of those are plastic girders that go together. And the map looks really cool too. Alright, that's 2 pieces of paper. What else? We got the rule book. Oh, what is this? Some more silica gel. Well, that's good. Oh man, one time I got a board game. It was like what game was it? One of the Funkoverse video games. And it did not have a silica gel thing. And I guess there was a lot of humidity from where it was made and shipped. And the inside was kind of stinky. Oh man, so that's why it's good that they put the silica gel in there. Alright. Rulebook. Let's see what the back is. Just that. You know what? Let's arrange this. Let's move the tripod up. Okay. Let's remove these things, put them on the table. Lay it all out. Now here's the map. We can unfold that later. I don't know if we'll build all the stuff. Oh, fudge. I just spilled. Oh man, I just spilled soda on the table. Oh, this is the worst unboxing ever. Yeah, look at that. I spilled soda. That's not good. Alright, I gotta go grab paper towel. Jesus. Well, I could just ruin my board game right here. Alright, hold on. Oh man, it's the worst unboxing ever. Man, I am the most unprofessional streamer ever. I know potato. Fudge, did I get any on the box? I got a little bit on the box. Fudge. Me. It's the worst. Oh man, potato, why am I so terrible at streaming? Okay. This is not good. Yeah. See, that's I'm saving, wiping up that mess. Yeah, you go look at the box for a bit while I clean up. Yeah, if you're watching this on YouTube, I'm not editing this out because I'm lazy to edit. So, I'm just posting the entire VOD. So, just fast forward. Fast forward until we do cool stuff. But keep watching. Keep watching. Part of the process. Oh, you know what? I should probably just bring the whole roll of paper towel here. And sorry, it's bumping against the closet door. So I have the folding table set up there. Alright. I know it's diet soda, so it's not sticky, but I do have to clean it up a bit with a little bit of water, so it doesn't leave a residue. Da-da-da-da-da. Alright, that should, well, let me dry it off more. Look at me talking about silica gel and humidity. Bum, bum, bum. Terrible. Disaster. Alright, That's maybe dry enough. Oh man. I mean, it's funny in a way, but it's also kind of terrible. Alright, what else do we got in the box? Oh my god. That is a lot of stuff. Alright. Okay, so a whole bunch of cardboard to build the terrain. Nice. Man, almost ruined my board game. Oh, a lot more of this cardboard. Look at that. I like the designs on it. Was that UNSC? Cool. Yeah. Building some barriers. Oh, there's the miniatures. I got scared. But yeah, that whole empty tray right there, I was like, oh man, I hope I didn't get ripped off. Okay, let's put that aside. And then we got this whole bottom tray of stuff right here. Oh, that's reflective. That's not look at my ugly self. Oh man. Okay, let's remove that. Let's remove the da-da-dum. Okay, we'll remove that. Okay, we don't need the main box on the table here. We'll put this in the background. People to see. And then this. And then let's remove this. We don't need to see. What's in this? Oh, it's like flags and stuff, and like a few small plastic terrain pieces. That's cool. Alright. Where should we put this stuff? Alright. We don't need this stuff. We saw the advertisements. So, it comes with a paper map board, but I heard there's a premium map in here. And if that's the case, then if we have double the map, that's great. Because we can make a way bigger battlefield then. And I think that's what this is. So this is the premium board. So the paper board comes in the Recon Edition. And it also comes with a board game-ish board. You know, the hard cardboard kind of thing. Yeah. Yeah, these are definitely it. See the spaces? So, in this game, movement is just like board game movement. Some miniatures games use measuring tape where figures move in inches. It's easy to play because it's just, oh, your movement is 3. You move 3 spaces. There, 1, 2, 3, like that. Alright, so that's the board. Now we can look at the minis. And here are stat cards. Let's look at stat cards. Oh man. What a disastrous opening to the stream. But you know what? These are things I'd like to say out of my control. But it clearly is. It was my fault. But, you know. Just give me a little leeway, man. Alright, so these are the stat cards. So Spartan Mark 7. I'm not familiar with the lore, so I don't know all the different variations. So I don't know what SP is. RA or FI. SV might be save. I don't know what it... We'll figure it out. We'll look at the rulebook in a little bit. And weapons. It's so bright in here because we're under the skylight. Close combat, we got an M11 combat knife. CC's, that close combat range. AP2, and whatever these keywords are. And we got an MA40 assault rifle. Okay. Maybe this is, we'll have this as, you know, just as a reference baseline. So each side has one each of the different types. So that's why there's 2 cards each for these. Spartan Brawler. What makes him a brawler? He's got some CQ Is it a close quarters weapon? Bulldog, is it a shotgun? It's either a shotgun or an SMG. Yeah, it has knockback and lethal. And it's got a combat knife also. So cool. Alright. Spartan Zvezda. What does it got? Energy Shield Scout. Something Commando. I guess it's an SMG or something. Optics, rapid fire. Cool. Spartan Deadeye. I'm guessing this is the sniper. You know, see, they give you the weapons like this, and I guess this is how they're listed in the video game. But heck if I know what it is. You know? I guess we could go range 6, so this is the longer range weapon. While the other guy was range 6, range 2, range 4. So this is the longest range weapon. It's range 6. So this is probably the sniper. Cool. Spartan Mark 7. What was the other one? This is also a Mark 7. Right? Do I know my Roman numerals? It is. So I guess we got 2 types. This one has the pulse carbine. Range 4. Weight of fire. What's the difference? Let's look. Energy shield tactician. Same stats. 2, 3, 4 plus, 4 plus, 5 plus, 2, 4. This has the pulse carbine and the bottom one has the assault rifle. Okay. So 2 of those. Man, there's a lot of variations. Another Spartan Brawler, I guess with different loadouts. Oh, this has a Needler, one of the alien weapons. Cool. Yeah, that thing. They made a Nerf gun of this that looks pretty cool. That would be cool to paint that effect. Alright. Another Spartan Zvezda with Cinder Shot. I don't know what that is. Oh, it's a grenade launcher? Okay, cool. Granata. Okay, another Spartan Deadeye. Oh. With the Stalker Rifle. Another range 6. Sniper Scope. Cool. Alright. Oh. Sangheili Mercenary. So I don't know the lore. If you know the lore, let me know in the comments. Yeah. Alright. Energy Sword and Plasma Grenade. Oh, did they have the cool swords? Yeah. Oh, that'll be interesting to paint. And have to put little energy lines and stuff on there. Cool. And a Plasma Grenade. Oh, so this guy doesn't have a ranged weapon at all. Except for the grenade that I could throw at range 3. Interesting. Sangheili Mercenary, another one. Energy daggers, needler, plasma grenade. So yeah, this guy has his own needler weapon. Cool. Sangheili Mercenary, kind of the same thing. No, plasma rifle. Yeah, and plasma grenade. Plasma rifle is range 4. I wonder what the layout of the board is. Like, how many squares. And another mercenary, energy daggers, pulse carbine, and plasma grenade. Alright. Cool. Spartan Special Order, Snapshot. Oh, okay. Is there stuff on the backside of these? Oh, look. Oh, okay, so the lore is on the back of the cards. Cool. Alright, that'll help out a lot for me to learn Halo lore. Yeah. That's great. Sangheili Mercenary Special Order, reinforcements incoming. I guess because there's only 4 of them. When you kill them, probably like, you know, new guys spawn up. Cool. These guys are in blue, but I'm probably not going to paint them blue if I'm going to paint some of the Spartans blue. Item tokens. Okay, so there's tokens that you could put around the map and stuff. Fragmentation. So you could pick up weapons in this game. Just like in the multiplayer. Cool. Alright. And that's all of those unit cards and special order cards. What else do we got? Oh, jeez. Okay. Oh, look at these dice. Oh, those are fancy. I think when I looked at them on a YouTube video, they were just blue. But look at these. These are like, what do you call these? Pearlescent. Nice. I don't know what all the symbols are. I do like symbols rather than numbers, especially, you know, they're easy to read. Like, oh, I rolled some hits, or I rolled misses or criticals. So, but we do have number dice. Yeah, I did see, what do you call it? Oh, okay, here, more number dice. There we go. So there are a variety of dice for different situations. Cool. And then we got these little cards. Okay, let's put those back there so we don't lose them. We open these up? Maybe we open them. Yeah, let's open them up so hopefully we don't make a big mess. Considering how today is going. So I don't know if these are reference cards or these are like, I think these are reference cards, so you know more about what weapon you have. Or these are like stuff you could pick up on the board. Battle rifle, sniper rifle, gravity hammer. No way. Close combat. That's kind of wicked. It looks like something out of Borderlands. What is this? Sputnik? Is this BNK? M41. Looks like a rocket launcher. MLRS. Is that I know in modern military, MLRS is multiple launch rocket system, but that doesn't look like a rocket system. Wait, explosive frag. Oh, it is a rocket launcher. Yeah. Hydra, energy sword. Covenant carbine. So Covenant is the aliens, right? Focus rifle. Fuel rod gun. What the heck is a fuel rod gun? What's that keyword? Oh man. Blast, ESD, explosive, frag lethal. Looks like it does a little bit of everything. Okay. Shock rifle. Optics. Oh man, I didn't eat breakfast yet. My stomach's growling. Alright, so these are all the weapons in the game. Cool. And like some of these, I guess these are like upgraded stuff that you could pick up on the board. Because some of these, the stat cards, they don't come with it to start with. Yeah. Oh, let me put that back in the... Oh, it's hard to get back into the plastic. Well, you know, gotta do it because we don't want to lose anything in this. Got it. Alright, let's put this back. It's the cards. Let me put these cards back in the plastic so we don't lose anything. Then we can look at the fun stuff. Look at that. Oh, why? I could put this in plastic later. Alright, let me put this over to the side so we don't lose it. Alright, let's look at these miniatures. Okay, these are the, what is Sangheli mercenaries? These are what they called? Elites or something? Or Covenant? Cool. Oh, look at that energy sword. It's nice. Oh, that'll be fun to paint. I hope I could do a good job on these. So you only get 4 of these alien dudes. See? There's that needler, that's pretty cool. I like how this has, you know, little pockets to store the figures. Cool. Alright. Very nice. And it's not those, because I have a game Hero Quest that has a thing like this. The problem is the figures are super snug in there. Like you have to like force them in. So, and if you paint up your figures, it's going to scratch off the paint. But these are given a lot of space. So, not to damage the figures. You know, when painted. So we get 2 of each type. See? I forget the different versions. So this is, because it's in colored plastic, this is ready to play out of the box. You don't have to paint them if you don't want to. But I will, of course, be attempting to paint them. Shouldn't be too bad, because like I painted my Battletech stuff, like red and blue. So it'll be the same process. And then like metallic visors and stuff, and then just paint the gun. So it's not going to be that hard. So these are, let's see. Quality looks good, and it's all assembled, because some miniatures games, you have to clip out the parts, you have to clip out the arms and glue everything together and glue the gun in place. These are just molded all in single piece. So that helps a lot. This is playability right out of the box. Is perfect. Alright, got these 2. Cool. Is this a sniper? Maybe. Yeah, a long gun. Or this might be the rocket launcher dude, right? Maybe. Awesome. I'm liking this a lot. And then here's the thing. If I had bought the $53 version, it only comes with 8 miniatures. This one comes with 20 for like, well, 30 bucks more. Well, not bad. It's not bad for the cost, considering like how other miniatures games are. Yeah. Oh man, these will be fun to paint. Fun and probably quick. You know? Just paint them all one color. The guns, paint the pouches. You know, do some dry brushing on it. Just do some texture on the base. And then some metallic on the visors and stuff. This is probably the commander dude. Yeah. But there's no, technically no Master Chief in this box. He's available to buy though, but he's only getting a $50 paint set. Hopefully they sell them separate and for not that much money. Yeah. I mean, from a distance, they kind of look globby. But that's because they're like, you know, all in one color. So you really can't see the details. But when we zoom in, let's look at that. There's a lot of details on there. Like all the different armor plates. Yeah. That's gonna look cool. Oh. Ah, this is the guy with the needler. Pretty cool. We got to get used to knowing which dude is which. Like all the different types. There's like the Mark 7s, the Deadeye, the Brawler. So you just have to match it up with the stat card, like the pose, is what I understand. And probably the helmet design. Because I know the helmet design is a big way to tell which is which. Okay, last ones. Ah, this is the sniper. See the scope? Cool. And if you really wanted to, you could just say one of these is Master Chief and then paint them up green. And like the weapon that they come with, that's just their starting weapon. In the game, you could walk around and, you know, there's weapons that you could pick up. Alright, so we've looked at the minis. Let's look at the rulebook a little bit. Halo Flashpoint, rulebook. Timeline, which is good. What is Halo? That'll be a good explanation. Here's our table of contents. Cool. See, they look really nice painted up. Yeah. I feel it would be cool to paint them all in different colors, but then it's like, how can you tell who's on which side, you know? So I feel like one side should be one color and one side should be the other. Alright, different dice. Talks about the stat cards. Model stats. Content of all the things. What is this? Name speed is SP. RA is arranged. Fight, survive, armor, health. Keywords, energy, shields, weapon types. All the cool stuff. Alright. More stuff on dice. The rules. Friendly models, enemy models, things you could do. Let me see if I could move this a little closer. Look at that needler. There we go. Let me move the miniatures tray off here because it's making a lot of noise. Okay. Alright. Measuring range. Yeah, see this has, if your figure is here, it's just spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4. Buildings, I don't know how it interacts. 1, 1? How does, oh, because diagonal? Okay. 2. So, but what about buildings? I guess elevation doesn't matter. Because, I mean, they're Halo guys. They kind of just have jump boots. Cool. Line of sight. Okay. Yeah, see, I mean, I guess they just pop right up unless maybe one movement. Unless otherwise, I have to read these. Line of sight to a cube. Oh, everything's in cube measurements. So, like, you know, each square is a cube. Rounds and turns. Who goes first? Rolling command dice. Okay. Tactician. I'm thinking Tactician's probably your leader. Using command dice. Here's what this is. +1 model. Dice symbol, advance, shoot, assault, special order. Okay, so that's what all those symbols are. Spartan special order, snapshot. Actions, auxiliary actions. These are pretty comprehensive. I heard it, you know, it looks a little long, but I heard once you read the rules, it's pretty simple afterwards. And then all you have to have is a reference for all the keywords. Crouch, short action, advance, short action, sprint, long action. Oh man, wall of text. Shoot, short action. So this is all how to shoot, how to assault. Assault's probably a close combat. Melee. Damage and death, resolving hits into wounds. A lot of examples, so it's clear. Movement rules, moving out of a cube containing enemy models, the effect of scenery on movement. Ah, okay. And I guess cover and stuff. More rules. Why is it blurry? Alright. Closer? Okay. Moving up and down levels. See, that's terrain. Up and up. If there's a wall, you can't get there. But here, if there's no wall, you can get up there. Alright. Just moving down and side. I guess you can't move diagonal from here to here. You'd have to jump down first. Orthogonally. You know, if you've played any kind of thing like a grid system like D&D, this would probably make a lot of sense. Forced movement. I guess forced movement is like, there was like, the shotgun does knockback, so it'll move you back a space, I guess. Slammed into walls. I guess that's what knockback into a wall. Or falling because of knockback, like if you're on top of a tower and then you get knocked back and you fall. That's forced movement. Scatter. This reminds me of Blood Bowl. Keywords, acrobatic, active. So these are all the different keywords. Why like that? Okay. It tends not to focus very well unless we're up close. Evade. Oh man, this guy looks like do you remember in Robotech, in like, what was it, the third one, the one with the Mospeada bikes that transformed into the armored battle suit? Reminds me of that. That color is exactly that. Life support. Okay. Sniper scopes, stealthy, support weapons, scenario setup. Okay, so they have different scenarios too. Prepare your fire team. Select a scenario. This is how to set up the game. Set up the battlefield, place scenario objects, place items. Yeah, there's different like missions and stuff you could do in this game that are based on the different game modes in the video game. Place weapon drop markers. Start the game, winning the game. Cool. A lot of neat Halo art. Items and weapon drops. Yeah, it would be nice to paint them up all individually. Like if it was an actual, you know, video game dude. Like if you had, like, was it Halo Infinite? And you had a specific, you know, armor and, you know, color scheme on your guy, you could replicate that in this game. Playing your first game. Cool. Scenarios. They've got Slayer. Scenario setup shows you how to set up that game mode. Oddball. I think that's like a football kind of thing. You gotta keep away kind of game. Scenario rules. Capture the flag. That was that other. There's like a tray that has little flag pieces. So I guess you have to capture them, bring them back to your base. Stronghold. Cool. Stockpile. Scenario rules. Okay. A lot of different game modes. Advanced scenario setup rules. Recon test to determine who goes first. Nice. Recon table. Okay, advanced fire team building rules. I know there's an expansion coming out. It actually did come out and it sold out right away. Called the Wargame Rules. So you could customize your squads. And then, it had more missions and stuff to add to the game. So, but we'll have to wait till that comes back into print. But for now, there's a lot to digest. All right, that's the main rule book. How long was that? It's about 47 pages. So it does take a bit of reading to learn the rules for this game. But from what I heard is, it's not that hard to read. And, once you play like 1 or 2 games, you pretty much got a handle on all the rules. All right, cool. All right, what can we do now? Let's, should we build some of this? How are we doing on time? We're like 47 minutes to the stream. Yeah, you know what? Let's set up some of this. All right, here's what we do. Put this all the way back here. Just to see what it's gonna look like. Okay, so it does come with the paper mat, but let's unfold this premium mat that this deluxe version comes with. All right. Dun-dun-dun. Does that have a flap to open up the plastic, or do I gotta rip it open? That looks like I gotta rip it open, so that's why I've got this. It's can't be waiting around all day with the unboxing of the plastic wrap. But let's try not to damage the board. Already had one accident today. Oh man, wow. Jeez. You know what? Scissors would have been better. Oh, there we go. Okay. Dun 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 dun, boom, 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 boom. Alright. Ripping the plastic open. Wow, it looks really nice. So, we do get several boards. Okay, let me move the rule book out of the way. And let's move this cardboard stuff out of the way. Let's flip open the board. See how big this thing is. Let's see if it even fits on this table. This is like an almost 3 by 3 foot by 3 foot table. So let's see how much game space we need to actually play. What is that? Paper. Micropack enhanced PE sheets. What does this even mean? Like, why put in this extra plastic? Does this just mean, hey, recycle the the dumb plastic wrap. I guess this is probably like an EU kind of like thing. Yeah. Maybe like, hey, please recycle. How does this open up? Well, there's more of this stuff. What does it mean? Yeah, Micropack enhanced PE sheet. What, polyethylene? Film plastico. LDPE. It has the recycle thing. So it's probably just, I don't know why they put more plastic in there to tell you to recycle the plastic. Oh man, this stuff's all over the place. Okay. Every fold of the board has it. Alright. That's the kind of like grass terrain kind of thing. But you know what? I like the other side of the board. It's double-sided. This side looks way better. Look at that. UNSC. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Alright, let's see if we could build some of this stuff. Yeah. Let's build some of this. I'm thinking, how easy would this game be to play on stream? Like, would it be really difficult? Because maybe that's a stream I could do sometime. So you guys could see how the game plays. I'm not going to do that now. But maybe in the future we'll see. I'm almost done painting up my Hero Quest stuff. I kind of want to try to do a playthrough of that on the stream. I'm wondering how difficult that would be though. This is going to have some of those recycled the plastico. Oh man, okay, there we go. Yeah, you know, this is a real unboxing of what you would have to go through also if you got the game. Alright, a sheet of cardboard. More sheet, I guess this is like a box container. Why does it not focus so good? The school for ants. Kids that don't read so good. Alright, more container. Okay, we gotta watch out we don't lose any of these small pieces, because these are the tokens for the game. Oh man. I need yeah, I do have an extra one. So the way I do all my board games is I buy these Plano kind of boxes. They're maybe like $3 each on Amazon. And then you put these like little spacers, and then you can put all the tokens and organize them here. So that's what I use. Plano. Plano on Amazon. They're not expensive. That way you could organize all the small token pieces. Yeah. Look at that, we got a tower. Yeah, potato. This comes with a lot of stuff. Some barricades and stuff. Cool. And then here's the game board. Alright, let's try not to lose the token sheet. How do we do this without losing everything? Okay, let me just put this here off to the side. And let me get the instructions for building the cardboard stuff. I do like that it does come with an extra board, but like a paper board, you know? So, and this is the premium board that's kind of like the board game kind of cardboard. But you could put the two together to make an even bigger battlefield if you have a really big table. So let's look at this, how to construct. What can we build here? Let's try to build this tower, since I see that I think that's this piece here. Shouldn't be too hard. All right, let's pop out some pieces. Boom, boom, boom. Ooh. It's super thick cardboard, so which is good because it's durable. But then it's like a little tougher to pop out. You gotta make sure you don't force it and then break it. So there we go. Oh, that's one. Let's see what this is. These are the barricades. Okay, let's get some of these barricades out. Oh yeah, this is, see that? Gotta be careful with these little stubby things. There we go. It kind of tore, but at least it didn't tore on the piece. It tore on the frame. Okay, cool. Dun, 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 dun. You really gotta be careful. I'm being a little less careful since I'm on stream, and the way I'm doing it is I'm looking at it through the iPad screen, almost like robot surgeries. Oh fudge. Okay, that's fine. As long as it doesn't separate. Yeah, there's got to be a little bit careful. But what's nice is the cardboard is super thick. Like, see how thick that is? Alright. These extra pieces, these are tokens, so we will not get those out right now. I will organize them in the organizer I just showed you. Okay. Let's see how these barricades go. I have a hunch that the barricades are like this. See right here? So we would just have to go little, oh fudge, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. There we go. We got one barricade. You know, match the colors. And you know what? These would work great in pretty much any game. So you don't have to just use it in Halo Flashpoint. You could use these in Warhammer. I have the Cyberpunk miniatures game. These would go great on there too. It's a little bigger scale than the Cyberpunk one, but still, I think it would work fine. See? Yeah, little barricades. All right, what do we do with this? All right, we got one tower piece. Let's get this other tower going. I imagine that this is something like this. Set the pop these out. I guess this is the roof. Oh no, this is the sides. Boom, boom, boom. Please don't rip something that doesn't need to be ripped. Okay. Oh, boxes. Alright. These look like small boxes. Let's try to build that. Okay. These are generally easy to build. Da-da-da. All right, little box. Is the instructions here? Okay, let's move these things onto the board. All right, and then let's look at what we got here. We got big tower piece, another tower piece. Okay, there's the little box pieces. Side. Good thing they're kind of color coded. So, okay. This is the little boxes. We could figure that out. But how does it go on top? What? Ah, okay, that part goes on top. So, oh, we gotta, see these? We gotta pop those. Gotta pop those out. Boop. Yeah. This is gonna get all over the floor, but it's fine. I think there's one more piece like that. Here, this. Yeah, you just need like a toothpick or something pointy to pop out. Where is it? There it is. It's going all over. Alright, so... No, that's the... Oh, color. Match colors. Okay. And they are, like, you could have either this yellow design on the outside or even this design on the outside. So it's kind of reversible when you think about it. Fudge. Fudge, fudge, fudge. Why does it not fit? Is it the right way up? Yeah. Okay. There we go. Okay. Just gotta... You know, it'd be better if you had multiple hands. more than two. Alright. There we go. It's not that hard. Okay. There we go. Don't squeeze too hard because it might snap. And then this is the top part. Okay, the top part we also gotta remove these little things. Okay. Clean that up later. Okay, and then we got a lid. You know, pretty easy terrain. So, for the price of the game, so let's say it was like, what, 85, 87 bucks? With tax, I don't know, it was like 90 something? Let's just say it's 90. 90 to 95. 20 miniatures. Let's math this out. Oh, you know what? I could actually look up how much I paid for this. Orders. Let me figure this out with tax. Where's the view order thing so I could see how much it was? We'll just look at the listing here. Oh, there we go. Okay. So when I bought it, it was $87.95, and with tax, that came out to $93.78. So say 94 bucks, right? Okay. Let me calculate that. So 94 bucks. If we only count the miniatures divided by 20 miniatures, it's like $4.70 per miniature. So this is not bad compared to like Warhammer. Because Warhammer is more like $10 a miniature, which is crazy. This is why I'm trying to get into other games besides Warhammer. And then it comes with all these terrain pieces. Okay, so we did the box. We did that. I want to... Let's see. I want to build this tower. Let's pop out those little connector divots. I don't know, what would you call these little holes? Recesses? I don't know. Use your big words. There we go. Alright, that's one. This one doesn't have any. This one doesn't have any. Nope, in here. This has some. How can I get that out without marring the finish? So yeah, even this, just the price of this terrain alone, which I could use in a Warhammer, is really good. Because like a set of terrain, like I'm estimating this, if I were to buy this terrain separately, it'd probably be like $40. So the starter set is actually pretty good price wise. If you buy it at the Amazon discount, which I would say you probably should buy it now before the prices get jacked up from tariffs. Oh man, but that's up to you. This is why I do the video, so you can see for yourself. Alright, let's move these things aside. Where's the instructions for this tower? There it is. Oh, that's complicado. Let's see. Let's see if we can do this smaller tower. Alright, I know we got one of these. Where's the rest? Okay. Yeah, maybe the big towers. Maybe we'll do that like last. Let's see what else we got. These crates. Oh man, just the crates alone. I know the plastic ones that Monster Fight Club make are like $10 each. I wonder how many crates are in here. I mean, not crates. You know, what do you call these? Cargo containers. Okay, we got another box. We don't have to deal with that. Want to look at the new stuff. Alright, where's the... Okay, this is... Fudge. Okay, there's the instructions for cargo crate. Let's figure that out. How are we doing on time? An hour stream? That's not bad. Let's remove these divots. Hey, you could just use a toothpick to do this. But you do need something to poke them out. Alright. This is a side. Alright, one side. Two long sides. Alright, that looks good to me. Okay, let's get these divot pieces out of the way. How do we do this? Are these facing up or down? Looks down. Okay. And then these side panels. I think I get it. Okay. So you hook them like this, right? And then you slot. Remember, don't force these things, because you will break them. Let's see. Oh, let's do it this way. There we go. See? Let's get this side. Okay. Let's line that up. I love that this is just cardboard. Like, some things are like plastic and you have to paint all this stuff. And you have to glue them together. This one, I kind of like the simplicity of it. Okay, so this UNSC, gotta line up two of them, like both of these, and this. Okay, let's straighten that out. What's the major malfunction here? Okay. Oh, maybe because we started pushing them not at the same time there. You gotta make sure they're even. Okay. Yeah, it's pretty big terrain. Alright, and then this is the top. We'll just pop that on right there. Simple. Look at that. See? I got terrain to play the game. Oh, a little secure. Alright, nice. So, alright. What else do we have? Let's get this, this is another one. Fudge. I guess we have time. By the way, if you have any questions, let me know in the chat. I'm lonely here. Just talking to myself. So feel free to ask questions about anything. You know, what are we doing? It's like, have you played these kind of games before? Or, how different is this from Monopoly? Let me remove these little divot pieces. Where could I put them? Just put them here. Yeah. Alright, we got another. Let's figure out this. We did the boxes before. So there's big terrain, there's small terrain, and like a whole lot of stuff. I think the big centerpiece is that 2-story tower. So that'll take a little building. Oh, fudge. Okay, we didn't completely eject that ephemera. Using the big words. Alright. Sorry, technically still working. No problem, Potato. Didn't chat too much. Yeah, I'm just glad you're here for watching a little bit. You know, because I feel bad I don't stream as much as I used to. But I got this in the mail and I was like, oh man, people gotta see this. It's pretty cool. And you know, it's fun to open up toys with friends. Alright. Alright, building. Building this. Just match the color. Yeah. And something different to do, you know? I mean, sure, video games are fun, but, you know, switching it up is fun too. I mean, there's so many possibilities with streaming. Alright. Oh, we didn't remove the divots here. Plus, you know, if you've never seen this kind of stuff before, you know, some people, now I'm doing them a service and they could see. Oh, which didn't all pop out. You know, there we go. And please check out my YouTube channel and my Instagram, where I will eventually have the miniatures painted and posted up there on Instagram and the YouTube shorts. And also the YouTube community section. A little crate. Cool. And like I said, those are double-sided, so you could have two different designs. So let's try to do this other design, this instead of that gray one, this blue-gray design. Let's do that. Okay. So you wanna see this? Anything we have to pop out on this? Where's the top? Here's the top. Yeah, we do have to remove the divots. I do prefer that UNSC design than the blue one, but just for the sake of, and you know, when you assemble this, it's not permanent. You know, you could disassemble the cardboard pieces and then you could switch it up. Because each of the designs has, you know, there's either one design or another design, and you could decide which way you want it to go. So, you know, let's do this light blue one. All right, let's. Okay, that goes like that. Just be careful with these. Like, if you bend this, I mean, it's pretty thick cardboard, so it'd be difficult to break it. But just be careful doing this, because it's possible to bend it and then break it, and then be difficult to fix. Okay. See how we got the military design on the inside now? Nope, that's the top. Okay, here, right? Oh, this is also military design, but it's a different color. Okay, we need to line it up so then both sides could slot in at the same time. Huh. Boop, 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 boop. Gotta be careful, don't bend it. What is the major malfunction going on here? Oh, okay. There we go. This has to be aligned. Okay, now this side goes on there. What time is it, by the way? Almost 12. I think my dad will be here around 1 or 2 o'clock, so we got time. We got time to stream. Align. Gotta fudge. It's difficult when you're trying to align multiple. Okay, flat. This one more this way. Okay, that. So what's the malfunction here? His malfeasance is egregious. Huh. It looks aligned to me. Maybe if we, because there maybe there's tension because this is already started to move downward. That doesn't look aligned. And then up here. Oh, that's what's going on. See? You gotta keep an eye on it. There, that's what it was. That's what the major malfunction was. You gotta look at it from all angles. See? Alright. Got that. We got the top going. Let's pop that on. See? We got 2 different ones now. Okay, let me remove these little divot leave-ins. See? Now we made 2 of them. Or 2 different ones. Let's get a couple of miniatures out so we can see what we're doing. There we go. See? Let's do it hide in here in the corner. Cool. What is the phone beeping for? Alright. Cool. Let me go drink something. I'm not going to bring the soda here to the table. Because if you saw earlier in the stream, soda is dangerous. Alright. Voice was going a little bit there. Let's see. What else do we got? What are these pieces for? Oh, I think this is for the big tower. I guess there's no escaping building the big tower. Well, okay, let's put some of these things up here. Fudge. Alright, what do we got here? See how much of this we could build. Uh-oh. There we go. Ah, this is the small tower. Cool. Yeah, we're not building everything, but we are building a good chunk of it, so we could see what this game looks like, kind of set up. Alright. A lot of stuff. Okay, let's see. Oop. Dropping stuff on the floor. No bueno. Alright. This looking at the instructions, this looks like that, and that is, looks like there's a few of them too. Okay. Okay. What is this? Ah, okay, so this is just a cross piece that we see over here. So that would be like this, and then it'd be like, you know, quad barricades. See? Just be careful not to bend these. This one is kind of the same thing, more barricades. So, like you can see, what was this? It's about an hour and a half stream now. It doesn't take long to get this game assembled and running. I feel like there's one more of these pieces somewhere. Hope I didn't lose it. It's probably still on the cardboard frames because there's a lot of cardboard frames. All right, let's try to get this one going. If you could see. Here. All right. Gray part upward. Right. Ah, okay, that would be the other side. Gotcha. So you gotta match the colors. Why different? Well, we'll just work with what we got. Because that part doesn't have any yellow on it, but it's fine. It's fine. See, and you could also have this blue outward style. Okay, align. All right, looking good. And then we got this. You could either have the blue or the yellow outside. We're building the yellow outside. You just got to get these hooks aligned. Oh. Why different? Huh, this is not the one that goes here. Is there another one? I can tell this doesn't attach like that. Has to be another one. Oh, this is a completely different one. Huh. Why? All right, we'll just go with this. This is fine. Right? Looks good to me. You also need the tower floor. There's a floor? Oh yeah, well, for the roof, you're right. That has to go in. Oh, okay. I have to pop out some divots first. You're right, potato. Whoops. Da, 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 da. Okay, now we need to slide that in there. Thank you, potato. I would have been having to disassemble and assemble. Huh. Go in. Is this the right one? No. Okay. This one. Smaller one. Smaller one. Wait a minute. No, they look about this. No. Yeah, that fits right. Okay. So Now this one? Yeah. Oh, but I have to remove the divot. There we go. Alright, how to align this then? I guess we just have to try our best. But then this gets in the way, doesn't it? How to build with thing in the way. We just force it. No, you don't force. Because when you force things, that's when stuff breaks. Just try to align it as best as possible. And then just hope this thing, we just have to push that in. Oh, fudge. It's not. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. Just got to kind of wiggle it in. Okay. And then just have these. Oh, fudge me. Gotta. Oh my god. Oh my god. You know what? I think I assembled the sides in the wrong order, but that's fine. I think, yeah, you have to put these sides first. So then that's pegged in, and then this side, right? Yeah, I was doing it the wrong way. Okay, now we got it. We got it. Okay, there we go. Yeah, because otherwise there's no way to get that tower floor in. I mean, we almost got it in, but it was like the wrong way to do it. Why? Oh, this is not aligned there. You know, these things are supposed to be foolproof, but I'm a fool. An exceptional one. You know what? Because there's tension because we already hooked that part, so we have to hook them at the same time. Yeah. There we go. There we go. So now they're moving at the same rate. There we go. Looks good, see? Now you can put a figure over there. And he has cover. He has cover from up there. He's shooting down. See? It's like, oh my god, I gotta shoot that guy, but it's like he's got cover up in that tower. And then I think, if I recall on a YouTube video, you also get like a bonus for being shooting from an elevated position. So not only does he get like a bonus to his defense, I guess, for having cover, for him shooting down, he's also got a bonus attack to his stat. So pretty cool. All right, what else do we have here in play? I guess let's do the big tower. Let's do the big tower, and then we'll lay out the board a bit and see how it goes. Okay, big tower. Okay, these are the big tower pieces. Okay, we got this one. We got this one. We're starting over here. We need the blue inside here. You know, the blue actually looks good, but let's keep the theme of the yellow going. So let's hook that. Big tower. Okay. Step 2. Okay, we got to get this floor in. Do we have that piece? we do. I don't completely understand. Ah, I understand. It's over, Anakin. You have the high ground? Definitely. That's the purpose. You get that bonus to your attack roll. Oh, man. Okay, I think there's divots we have to pop out. I don't completely see them. Oh, no, they're here. Oh, they're on the side. Got it. All right. Let's put it like this, I guess. And then the next floor, like this. Oh, fudge. Look at that. We're getting there. All right, and then, what does it say on the instructions? Okay, the next side piece. Side piece. All right. Okay, we hook that on the hooks. Right? No, that seems wrong to me. Nope, that's how it goes. Okay. You know what? Let's turn it around, because then I could actually see where the hooks are. Okay. Okay, a little more difficult since these pieces are bigger, and there's more things connecting. We have to align that with this. And align, because it won't close without these pieces. You know what? Maybe if we put it, on its side. Putting it on its side would be better. That way these will stay in place because of gravity. Where does that go? Here? Yeah. You know? Let's let gravity work for us. Yeah. Okay. So let's peg these. It'll have to. How much you gonna? Like, we need that hook there, and then we need this. These two. Oh, it's getting dark. I guess a cloud is passing over the skylight. It looks still okay on the camera. But let me know if it gets too... Well, look at that. It just slid right in. Alright, I think we got it. And then, what's the last piece? Oh, we have two last pieces. Alright, there's a part with a door that goes on it. Well, let's put the bottom one first. Let's put the bottom one first. Here. Oh, okay, just fudge. What did I do? What did I do? There. There. Oh no. How did I misalign the thing? Okay, there. Let's not screw that up again. Alright. Here. Let's let gravity work for us. Okay. Alright. That'll give us stability now that we have 4 walls. Oh, it's not completely aligned. There we go. See, you gotta make sure that this one, like, it's off kilter. There we go. You know, it needs some finagling. That's the technical term for it. All right. Cool. Okay, now we got one more. The other term you could use is budging. Gotta budge it into place. The little finagling. Oh, please. Please align. Okay, let's take a look at this again. There, it's starting to move. This side. Why is the top? Ah, see? See? Not aligned. Not aligned. Oh, fudge me. Everything out of place. Everything's not mise en place. Okay, there we go. All right, look at that big tower, completo. Yeah, thank you, Potato. Pro gamer, a different kind of gamer, but pro gamer. Look at this. Look at this. See, we got these two. We got this. We even got the big tower, which isn't even pictured here. We got that cross piece. We got these. You know, oh, we haven't seen that, but we'll, you know, we don't have to do it right now. Well, let's look at what we got so far. Oh man, look at this. This is fancy. Okay, let's put the, let's get some of this stuff going. Set up the board, see what this game might look like. So everything is squares. So you do have to set it up in squares, you know. This, you put it in a cross because that's how that works. We could put this, fudge. Could put this here. We could put some barricades up here. We could put some barricades up here. We could put another tower down here. Got some boxes in places. Alright, gotta put a dude there, put a dude up here. Let me get a couple more miniatures. This guy over here. Get that over there. Okay, Alright. Look at that. Pretty cool, right? Alright, so we've built a good chunk of it. Yeah. Now, there's still more. This game has a lot of stuff to build. You know, you don't have to paint the miniatures. They're already in, you know, those colors, but you could paint them however you want. Looks pretty cool. Yeah, and the game is getting great reviews online. Super fun to play, super simple, easy to teach beginners, but has some complexity to it. And they have a bunch of expansions planned. Just more miniatures are coming out. So it's a whole game system that they got planned for this. Alright, almost a 2-hour stream. So that's Halo Flashpoint, Spartan Edition. What do you guys think? It looks pretty cool to me. I like all this terrain because I could use it in other games too, like Warhammer, or the Cyberpunk game I have, or basically any science fiction game. I have Marvel Crisis Protocol. I think a lot of this can be used in Marvel Crisis Protocol also. You know, like these, you know, Marvel is basically a sci-fi kind of setting. So, you know, this could be like a Hydra base or AIM Labs. AIM Labs. You know, this could be a Hydra base or a shield facility. And so you could use that with the... Let me grab some Marvel Crisis Protocol miniatures. Where's Cat? Yeah. So for me, the value for this is not only the game itself and the Halo miniatures, but, you know, I could use these pieces for other things too. So I got the Hulk, I got Captain America over there. Yeah, this is perfect for a lot of different games, this terrain. And it's super sturdy cardboard too. And it's not difficult to build, as you could see. Oh man. Yeah. And it looks pretty cool. Alright everyone. I think I'm going to call it for now. Yeah. Let me know if you'd like to see me try playing the game at some point on stream. Yeah. Alright. If you're... how does my ending thing go? It's too early in the morning. It's actually not. It's probably noontime by now. But yeah, if you enjoyed this live or as a past broadcast, please consider giving me a follow. I know, me forgetting things, potato. Please give me a follow and make a new friend. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like, comment, and subscribe. There'll be more content like this in the future. A lot of board game stuff, some video game stuff, some toy collecting. You know, please subscribe. Because that's the big currency for us YouTubers. So we need subscribers. Let's see. If you're watching this on YouTube, please catch me when I'm live here on Twitch. Yeah. And to all my peacekeepers out there, especially Potato. I saw Krovax lurking earlier. I saw Follower Fisher lurking earlier. And everybody else that's been lurking and watching. A big peacekeeper salute to all of you. Peace angels in the chat. May the angels protect and guide you. All right, I'll catch you all again next time. Peace, everyone. Have a great weekend. Thank you, Potato. I'll see you all soon. Night. Oh, night. Afternoon.